Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to King Squatch. Now, I've got a controversial video today about my opinions on what the problems are in Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. I love Borderlands as a whole, and I had very high hopes for Wonderlands. I still do, but there's just some problems that have kept me away from the game. And I haven't played the game much since the release of the DLC, if you can even call it that. So that's what we're jumping into with my number one problem is the DLC. Now, you know what I would rather do than this dungeon or DLC? This.
All right, the whale creature. His name was Blowhole the Apocalypse. I called him the Apocalypse for short. And he attacked my hometown of Tsunami's Edge when I was but a little girl. You ever been to Tsunami's Edge? Great town, nice beaches, great.
Borderlands has had some of the best DLCs in gaming history. Borderlands has always had a compelling story and a fun, it's a great main story, but the DLCs just add to the world. And I can't even call this a headhunter pack. Like we've had DLCs like Bounty of Blood, Guns, Love and Tentacles, Pirate's Booty, and Assault of Dragon Keep. These have all added something to the game. Borderlands 2, they added different rarities and stuff, and Borderlands 3 had these long, compelling stories that were super fun and very different and added to the world and worlds of this game. I don't know what they added or what they're trying to do with this. But the way to make this better and call it a DLC is if they actually added like a pack. Like if they added one mirror and then a second mirror, like give us at least 3 dungeons at a time. So that just gives us more content to do. Because with one dungeon and it just repeats and repeats every week and gets harder and harder, there's what? How is that fun? How is that going to make me come back every week if I'm doing the same dungeon with just a harder boss? It and the guns weren't even that good from it. That's enough about DLCs. Now let's just get straight into my number 2, skills. There's still only 2 skill trees. Now the skill trees are fine, cuz you get to, multi-class and stuff. But I mean, it's getting a little dull. I don't know if I'm the only one, but it's pretty dull not having 3 different skill trees or 4 like Borderlands 3 did. I don't know. But even when they add a new character, you're going to have to lose a skill tree that you're using to put that new class into your build. So you're kind of just losing content for another piece of content. But if they add another skill tree or at least ability, it'll make the game last a little bit longer and bring some new stuff to the table. Now, my number 3, the chaos levels. There are too many chaos levels. Like I get when the game came out, we went to 20. Now it went up 15 with this one drop of the DLC. So there's technically 4 DLCs in a season. So you're telling me at the end of the year, we're going to be going to chaos level 75? I am not playing that boring ass dungeon till level 75. I love the game, but it is just so repetitive. Like, I get if they bring this down from 35 to 25, I'd like that. I'd like that. And they added 5 chaos levels every DLC. I can deal with that because if they increase the drop rate, it'll feel way better, you know? It would just feel like a less of a grind session. I do enjoy chaos levels because it's not what we had in Borderlands 3, but there's just way too many. I haven't even got to 35 myself because it's just not that fun. Like I can't. I just can't. It's I can't get there. I think I'm 30, chaos level 30, which even 10 levels would be fine a drop because 15 is just too much. Too much. And for my number 4 spot, the Clawbringer. Psych! Why did they nerf the liquid coolant? That what? It didn't need to go. We could still be running around with some fun guns, you know. What they really need to do is nerf the Furier weapons. It's just so overpowered. And they need to revive the liquid coolant. Please. Everything was so fine when that thing was around. You know, you could drop anybody. You could kill any boss. You could do anything. What they shouldn't have done is nerfed it. They should have made the drop rate higher. You know, that, because then we could still have a fun legendary. The legendaries don't feel good in this game. You could argue that the best gun in the game is the blue. I don't even remember its name, but I know it's a blue shotgun. I'll put it on the screen right now. It's you can argue that's the best gun in the game. But why is it not a legendary? Shouldn't legendaries be legendary? You know? But that's all my problems I got. And I mean it's not so much of an easy fix, but I mean the DLC is really what took me over the edge. I do enjoy the concept, just wish there's more content. And the Wheel of Fortune or Fate or whatever it is, get that out of here. I would rather go to the loot bunnies so I can actually pick what I want, you know? But thank you. I haven't played much Wonderlands since the DLC. I can't bring myself to it. I've played other stuff. The new Halo season 2 came out and that I love Halo. I've been having a blast in that. I've been playing some old school RuneScape. I'm thinking about making videos on old school. It's fun. I'm enjoying it. I've never done this before. Maybe I might even make an Iron Man, you know, but I've had a great time. But I am always waiting for them to drop the next DLC. I am staying up to date, and I will play every DLC and make a little content on it or whatever I can do. But it's just not enough right now. It's taking too long. They're losing a lot of people, and I want this game to succeed. I love Borderlands. I love this. I love Wonderlands. You know, it's fun. It's fun. I would play this over Borderlands 4. And subscribe if you want to see some more Halo, RuneScape, or more Wonderlands, because I know I'll be making more content on it when the content comes. But yes, thank you, and peace.
Oh man, it's the Vault Hunter! You are awesome! Didn't you fight Terramorphous? I fought a big creature like that once. He was a big whale squid with 100 tentacles. You ever thought anything with tentacles? Oh, of course you have. Terramorphous had tentacles, how silly of me. Now, where was I?
I am so sorry.